Keith, I think there's a lot of attention around this storm because it's really the second one of the season, right?
Sure.
And also the timing of this one with the commute in the morning.
Yeah, and I think the other thing is like Mainers are really good about driving and dealing with snow, but they're always interested when it happens.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like it snows here every day. So we got
right.
this system coming in. Tomorrow morning, a little bit rough driving wise. We'll talk about kind of the timeline, and that's the only reason this storm is a little more impactful, because I think if it were like all overnight, it'd be fine.
Right.
But some of it will linger into the morning. So there's the clipper right there. It's a little bit disorganized, as these tend to be sometimes with the snow shields across the upper Midwest. And this initial batch just starting to work its way into Maine. And thank you very much. I got some messages on Facebook because I asked. And it was snowing, lightly snowing, just outside Sanford. So it looks like this batch is hitting the ground. It certainly looks like towards Plymouth, New Hampshire, that is hitting the ground. So that'll be our first round coming in here over the next hour or so. And then it will take a little bit longer for things to fill in after that. So scattered areas of snow showers and maybe a couple of snow squalls over the next few hours over western and central Maine. By 9, 10 o'clock tonight, we fill this into a more consistent snow shield. Snow for most of the state. However, this onshore flow right off the water here is going to be a problem for us along the coast. That's hard for us in February when the ocean's much colder, but with the ocean in the upper 40s, we're just going to have a hard time getting snow with a south wind, and that will continue through about midnight tonight. Still raining along the coastline, and just 5 or 10 miles inland, it's snowing, and snowing easily and accumulating. That will continue into the early morning hours, and then our chance to change over to snow over southern and western Maine is, well, I said 5 to 7, maybe even 4 a.m. to 7, because the winds turn southwest, so they're no longer directly off the water, and that will be enough to give us a mix over at least. Still raining over down East Maine. Whole thing is basically out of here by 10 or 11. Latest will be over Aroostook County, as is typically the case, around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Snowfall forecast map has stayed the same. Under an inch along the coast, 1 to 3 inches inland, 3 to 5 into the foothills and mountains, and then 5 to 8 is your bullseye across far northern Maine. Chilly, that's an understatement. On Friday, temperatures in the 20s, wind gusts of 40 miles an hour are possible. Could have some scattered power outages, but more noticeably, the wind chills are going to be really cold, single digits below zero feeling, even in the middle of the day. The weekend looks cold too, with some snow showers that are border on light snow on Sunday, Coco. Tomorrow you might see that say light snow instead, because it looks like we could, potentially pick up a coating to a ½ inch of snow. Not a big deal, so I hesitate to call it snow.
Right.
But it also may not just be snow showers. Either way, we warm up by Monday and Tuesday. That may come with periods of rain, temperatures in the 40s, perhaps even warmer by mid next week. Models are kind of duking that out, though, as to whether or not we'll be in the warm sector and be in the 50s, or we'll be in the 40s. We won't be in the 20s like we will, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And the areas that don't really get more than 3 inches probably won't see any by that following
Yes,
day.
I would imagine next week evaporates outside of the mountains, the snowpack, yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, Keith.